Memorial Holiday Hockey Tournament. Tonight's game features the Mahtomedi Zephyrs facing off against your Hibbing Chisholm Blujackets. And now, let's meet the starting lineups. First for the Zephyrs, starting at goal tonight, senior goaltender number 30, John Poirier. At right defense, senior defense number 8, Noah Skillings. At left defense, senior defense number 14, Tommy Broughton. Starting at right wing tonight, senior winger number 16, Cole McCarver. Starting at left wing, senior winger number 10, Coy Polarski. And starting at center, number 15, Dylan Lollier. And the remainder of the Zephyrs, head coach by Jeff Hoschel, assisted by Alex Rojaczewski and Tom Strelo. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Hibbing Chisholm Blujackets. Starting at goal tonight, senior goaltender number 31, Tori Tuin. At right defense, sophomore defense, number 6, Eric Sandborn. At left defense, senior defense, number 19, Nick Chicky. Starting at right wing tonight, senior winger, number 23, Leighton Booger. At left wing tonight, senior winger, number 2, Carter Anderson. And starting at center tonight, sophomore center, number 7, Ethan Lund. And the remainder of your Blue Jackets, head coach by Justin Cumberland, assisted by Adam Schaefer, AJ Allison, and Ryan Hennigan.
And welcome back, everyone, to the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. We're about ready to get this one underway. Mahtomedi is in their navy uniform, trimmed in gold. They got gold across the shoulders, gold numbers, navy blue breezers, navy blue helmets. Meanwhile, Blue Jackets in their home white sweaters, trimmed in navy blue helmets, and navy blue breezers. Doug Dieter, Randy Catron bringing you all the action. Glad to have you along here on this Friday night. Day 2 of the George Perpich North-South Challenge coming up. Both teams gathering around their goaltenders. Should mention in the JV game, Randy, it was all Mahtomedi, 13-1.
Yeah, the Zephyrs JV team kind of made it a hard night for the Blue Jackets here.
Blue Jackets have been outscored 18-2 in the first period. Meanwhile, Mahtomedi has been real solid in the first period. They've outscored their opponents 12-1. Both teams head off to their benches, and we'll get this one underway. Lund will take the draw with Lohier, and we're underway. It's going to be controlled by the Zephyrs, picked up between the circles by their defenseman Skillings. Sends it out to center, and it's dumped deep by Carter Anderson. Back to pick it up is Broughton. There's Broughton, stick handles out to center. He's at the Blue Jacket blue line and across quickly. At the left circle, sets it up. Cutting in and trying to get the shot off. It was deflected, was McCarver. They'll set it up, out the right circle. Back to the right point. Here's Skilling. Sends it down low to the right circle. It's Lohier. Shot put on. Stick save to it. Tori Tuin in nets today. 0-3-0 on the year. 7.33 goals against. Save percentage of .786. Coming off, and it got between the legs and in. Coming off the wall was Polarski, and he makes it 1-0. And this one was 50 seconds in.
That was quick. He just came off that back wall and snuck around the goalie and put it in there.
Polarski, it's his 4th of the year, and If that name sounds familiar, if you're watching a lot of the state tournament, he was in the all-tournament team in Class A last year.
I think I don't know.
They give it to Pilarski or are they giving it to someone else?
I think they're giving it to 15.
For the Zippers, number 10, Roy Pilarski. Assisted by Ray Nova Skillings. And number 15, Dylan Longyear. Pilarski. From
So it was Lohier and Skillings on the assist.
50 seconds.
And just like that, it's 1-0 Mahtomedi. Tip down in the Blue Jacket zone, giving chase is Hagstrom. In behind the net for the Blue Jackets, Galley. Coming in to help out with Joe Allison. Back out to the left point, it's Stoker. Stoker throws it on net, 2 and a save into the right corner. Allison works it up near wall to Edmonds. Can't keep it out, though, as Begley kept it and sends a shot wide. Hagstrom in the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Now gathering in the loose puck is Dulac. Here's Dulac back up high. Back to Dulac. That's going to be tipped along the end wall. Centering pass to the left circle. Tied up. They'll send it back to the blue line. Wrist shot. Another save. Trying to get to penalties coming up on Allison as he took down Hagstrom. And it's going to be a hook. And this will come at 1:03. I should say 2:03, excuse me. Well, in a penalty kill this year, Blue Jackets at 51%. They've killed, they were giving up 22 power play goals and 43 attempts. Meanwhile, the power play is pretty good for Mahtomedi at 36%. They're 9 for 25. They'll set it up on the right side for Paradise. A couple of Paradise brothers out here. They'll work it around. It's Lohier, right circle, down low to Paradise again. His shot saved by Tuin. He had the post hug. Back up high. One-timer, shot sails wide from a right circle off a slapper from Tom Paradise. And the net's off its mooring. Face-off's going to come to the right of Tuin. Just underway here, 1-0 favor of Mahtomedi. Still a minute 32 to go on that power play for Mahtomedi. 14:29 to go in the period. That faceoff's going to come all the way near the right wing half wall. Chicky tries to clear, unable to do so, but then Edmonds is. Sends it down to the right circle where it's picked up by Broughton. Broughton leaves it behind the net. Broughton gets it right back, working down the right wing. He's to the right circle. He'll carry it in the right corner. Sends it over to the right wing half wall to Paradise. They'll set it back up high. Wrist shot. Ooh, and that was tipped and deflected right off the crossbar. Getting a piece of that was Cole McCarver. Back out to the blue line. It's Begley. He'll carry it to the left point. Now back over on the right to Pilarski, who's got the goal. Got a delayed penalty coming up on the Blue Jackets. They'll send it to the left circle. Shot and a goal. And a whistle. That's off its mooring again. But it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 44 seconds. Going off for the Blue Jackets. It's going to be Sanborn. This will come at 3:20 for a trip. That's not good.
No. Down 5-on-3 here now for the next 44 seconds.
Not the way they've been moving the puck.
No.
Here's Skilling. Skilling sends it up. They throw it towards the net, and it's tipped wide by Hagstrom. Hagstrom, left wing half wall. Back up high to Skilling. Sends it back to Hagstrom. Backdoor shot saved to him. They'll set it back up to the left circle. Down low. Hagstrom. They get it in front. Oh, and getting a piece of it was Pilarski in a roll just wide of the net. Could have been deflected by one of the Blue Jackets. Dulac, a shot and a glove save to it. 12 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Shot 6-0. Face off to the left of Tuin, won by the Zephyrs. Again, it's 4A against 7A, right circle. Then they tried to set it up backdoor. Hagstrom just couldn't pull the trigger on it as he had an opening toward the net. And now it's a power play for 112. That's into the left corner. It's going to be grabbed by Joe Paradise. He'll send it behind the net. Pilarski tries to center it and unable to get a stick on it in front of the net. Was his teammate Hagstrom. Carrying it down. It's Skillings. Circles the Blue Jacket net to the left corner. Gets it to the right circle and a little tic-tac-toe pass and bouncing puck, and it's cleared down the ice by the Blue Jackets. 36 seconds to go. In that power play for Mahtomedi, 12:10 to go in first period. It's 1-0 Mahtomedi. They scored within the first minute of the game. Carrying it down, cutting in from the right side, and getting the shot off was Tom Paradise, and another save by Tuin. And the Blue Jackets will clear it right back down the ice with 16 seconds to go in the power play. There's Broughton. Broughton sets it up. That's Paradise, Tom Paradise. He's tied up by Hooger in the left corner. The Blue Jackets are able to clear it down the ice thanks to a little chip out by Galley. Well, that was a successful kill. See if the Blue Jackets can turn it into anything. Here's Lund. Gets it to Hooger. Hooger's across the line. Leaves it for Carter Anderson, whose wrist shot from the blue line sails wide. And behind the net's going to be gathered in by Broughton. Broughton works it up quickly on the right wing to McGarver. McGarver sets it up. And coming in and getting the shot off and another save. That time it was Tom Paradise. As they had numbers on the rush. I'm going to get a kink in my neck here pretty soon. There's a shot tipped in front and a goal. And I think getting that stick on it was Tom Paradise.
Yeah, I think he might have tipped it in there in front of the net. But we'll have to see if he's first back to the bench. So
5:58 to go. Or I should say 5:58, time of the goal, 11:02 to go. Well, let's see who they give it to.
Spread goal for the Zephyrs, number 14, Tommy Brochet. Assisted by number 16, Cole McGarver. Time of the goal, 5:58.
So Broughton got the goal. That's his second of the year. And McCarver picks up the assist. So it makes it 2-0, and quickly here come the Zephyrs again. Trying to go from between the circles. That shot on a wrister by Dylan Duxon. And it makes it 3-0, and this will come at 6:25. Dylan Duxon's first of the year, Randy. Let's see who picks up the assist.
Strikeout assisted goal for the Zephyrs, number 22, Dylan Duxton.
Well,
Assisted. Time of the goal, 6:25.
here I was thinking we killed off that 5-on-3. Looked pretty good doing it, even though they moved the puck a lot.
right, and we
And-
killed it off. That's a big penalty kill for us.
Right, and then they turn around and come and get two quick ones on us anyways. Here's Miller. Sets it up, high slot. And with the puck now in the right circle is Tom Paradise. Poked off his stick out to the right point to Newbeck. Newbeck throws it on net. That's deflected wide off the stick of Joe Paradise. Out near the left point. Tipped towards the net by Miller. Hits the side of the net. Blue Jackets get it around to the right wing half wall. Kept alive at the right point. Here's Newbeck. Right circle. His shot sails wide. It was deflected wide off the stick of Carter Anderson. Centering pass. Doesn't work for Metz. Comes at the left wing half wall. Blue Jackets get it out. They're being outshot 11-0. Still looking for that first shot. And Hooger, he just took out Metz. Said, no, you get down on the ice. Let me help you. Quickly back the other way. It's Joe Paradise. He's across the blue line with the puck right circle. Throws it on net. That's tipped just wide off the stick of Miller. Quickly back the other way. It's Carter Anderson, the center. He'll send it deep. Line change Blue Jackets with 9:13 to go period one. Mahtomedi up 3-0. And we got a whistle. Too many men on the ice for Mahtomedi? And it is. We're going on a power play for the first time.
Well, that's
7:53. Our power play, 2 of 25 for 8%. Penalty kill, 90% for Mahtomedi. They've given up 3 goals on 30 kills. The faceoff's going to be to the left of the goaltender, the senior goaltender, John Poirier. Poirier this year is 3-1, 2.50 goals against, save percentage of .897. Face-off controlled by no one at the moment. Bouncing puck. Now it's loose in the right circle and is backhanded down the ice. Giving chase is Chicky. Chicky and McCarver tied up now along the end wall. Now in the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. There's a hold, no call. I saw that plain as day up here. Puck's taken away near the blue line. It's Lohier. And now it's out to neutral and then chipped right back in the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Back to pick it up, Chicky. Sends it around to Rhodes. Near the left wing half wall. Rhodes with the puck. He stick handles down on the right wing. He's into the Zephyr zone. Trying to center it to Carter Anderson. Picked up by Joe Allison left corner. He's double teamed. Anderson's there as well. Back to Joe Allison with it. Here's Allison. Out near the half wall on the left side. He's double teamed. Taken away and sent down the ice by Mahtomedi. Chicky in behind his net has to battle with Skillings. Coming in to help out, Rhodes. Puck rolls to the left wing half wall. And Rhodes back out to center. 50 seconds to go in that Blue Jacket power play and carried in offside. 7:54 to go first period. Mahtomedi, number 3 team in the latest Let's Play hockey poll in Class A in the state. Jumping out to a quick 3-0 lead. 47 seconds left to go in that Blue Jacket power play. Bouncing puck rolls into the Zephyr zone, but the Zephyrs come away with it. Skillings tried to work it ahead off the wall to McCarver. It's in the left corner. McCarver comes away with it. Loose puck and a backhand shot from the left circle. That's put on by Lohier and a save by Tuin. Rhodes, his pass hit the skate of Hooger, now sent deep by Lund. 23 seconds to go in the power play. Loose puck left circle. Lund sets it up right in front, unable to pull the trigger with Sorensen. Kind of rolled off his stick. Kept alive at the blue line by the Blue Jackets Lehman. Here's Lehman. And Lund unable to hold the zone. Quickly the other way. It's Lohier. Lohier tried to get by the defenseman Sanborn. Couldn't do it. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey with 7:01 to go in period number 1. Lund brings it across. Lund to the left circle. Tried to set it up for Sorensen. And it's taken away, and quickly down the other way is Hagstrom. Hagstrom sets it up right circle. Big check put on. Somehow able to get the shot out still was Dulac. As Marshall and Dulac collide. Shipped out to center by the Blue Jackets, and now Neubeck picks it up, carries it across, right circle. Neubeck skates in, shot sails high and wide. With the puck, trying to clear it was Carter Anderson from his own half wall. Does get it out to neutral finally. Now it's near the right point. Hagstrom tied up. And coming away with it, Tom Paradise. Paradise, a high slot shot. Drops down after the save in front of Tuin. He just reaches down and freezes. It was 6:13 to go in the first period. It remains 3-0 Mahtomedi. Shots now 14-0.
Yeah, they're not letting off any offensive chances. Blue Jackets with a couple chances, but we just can't get real good control of it in the offensive zone when we've had the puck down there.
Doing a little equipment adjustment. And here we go. Face off to his right. Allison will take the draw. Knocked into the left corner. Rhodes battling with Miller. Centering pass, shot put on, bouncing puck, still in front. Miller is shot point blank, a little spinorama turnaround deal. And to him, another stop. Left circle with the puck, Joe Paradise. Here's Paradise, skates in, throws it in front of the net. May have rolled off his stick, but either way, Allison comes away with it. Here's Allison. Banked it off the right wing boards out to center. Trying to work it up to Edmonds. Poked off Edmonds' stick. And here come the Zephyrs again. To the right circle. To the right circle. Shot off the glove and in on a wrister by Tom Paradise. And for Tom Paradise, that's his second of the year. I thought Torrey had it, Randy.
Yeah,
it just went off his glove.
Initially, it looked like he had that save there and just snuck in.
11:28 is the time of that. Makes it 4-zip.
Scoring the goal for the Zippers, number 24, Tom Paradise. Assisted by number 13, Michael Miller. Paradise from
Miller, the lone assist on that. Boy, I tell you what, this Zephyr team, they just don't let up. Chicky goes down, tries to do a backhand as he's on his rear, sliding across the left circle, and he almost put it on net. Good effort by Nick, even though he was going down to try to make something positive happen. At the left wing half wall, unable to clear it for the Blue Jackets was Hooger. Thrown towards the net, that sails way wide, bounces out to the right circle, chipped off the glass by Chicky to the Zephyr blue line. But the Zephyrs just reload. They're in neutral ice, double team. Loose puck though, grabbed by Loewe and then taken away by Chicky. Loose puck at center, spinning is Pilarski. There's Pilarski, brings it across. Pilarski left circle. And he regains control near the left wing half wall. Back out to the left point. Thrown towards the net. And behind the net is Sanborn. Had it poked off his stick into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Sorensen goes in and puts a pretty hard check on Hagstrom. Shot from the right point's block. Comes out to the left point. Thrown on and in. And just tipped wide by Hagstrom. He had an open look at the net there. Out near the blue line, sent deep by Pilarski into the right corner. Tipped towards the net by Dulac. Into the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Chicky comes away with it. Tries to clear. And trying to keep it alive was Stoker right in front of the bench of the Blue Jackets, and he actually knocked it into the Blue Jacket bench. So 3:52 to go. It's 4-0. And you can see why this team is going to give people fits come state tournament time if they make it.
Yeah. You know, they get out of their section. They got a good chance to do some damage down at the state tournament because it's a very, very balanced team here. Lots of talent on that team, and they've got the experience of playing at the state tournament now. So they're looking to get back there and have another chance at it here.
They have a big section as well. Totino Grace playing well this year at 6-3. Blue Jackets control that face-off. Northfield's 5-4. Zephyrs from behind their own net with 3:35 to go in the first period. They lead 4-0. Quickly down the ice is Stillings. Tried to split the D. And the Blue Jackets come away with the odd man rush if they can get going. 3-on-2. Here's Edmonds to the right circle. And did no-look pass. It was too far in front of Allison. And it's knocked down into the Blue Jacket right corner. No icing. Galley back to gather it in. Galley takes a hard check along the end boards from Adam Johnson of the Zephyrs. It's at the left wing half wall. Slap shot. That's deflected up and over the top of the net. Galley tries to clear. Kept in at the left point once again by the Zephyrs. Broughton. He'll send it deep along the end boards. Rhodes will work it up to the near half wall. Unable to clear it was Edmonds as it's knocked down by Skillings. Here's Skillings. Skillings carries it down low. They'll cycle it to the half wall. Peterson on the right wing. Down in the right corner, taken away by Joe Allison, and then flipped down the ice by Rhodes. Not enough for an icing, but enough for a line change for the Blue Jackets with 2.5 to go in period one. It's been all Zephyrs here. They lead 4-0, shots 18-2. That'll roll all the way around to the left wing half wall in the Blue Jacket zone. Here's Hooger across the line. Hooger, his shot's blocked, and he's knocked down by the defenseman. That would be Neubeck. And we got a penalty coming up, and it's on the Blue Jackets. This time it's going to be Lund going. And this will come at 14:56. for a trip. And it's power play number 3 coming up from Mahtomedi. With 2:04 to go in the first period, they already lead 4-0. Face off to the left to Tuin. Allison on the draw with Pilarski. Into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone, trying to dig it loose as Hagstrom comes out to the blue line. With it, Skillings. Over at the left wing half wall, picked up by Joe Paradise. Back up high. Over to Joe Paradise, up near the top of the left circle. They'll work it over on the right side to the bottom of the left circle, and a shot by Hagstrom just couldn't direct it toward the net as it goes a little wide. Pushed out the center, back to pick it up is Skillings. Skillings leaves it for Pilarski, carried across now by Hagstrom to the right circle. Centering pass, goes all the way to the left circle, back up high. Wrist shot put on, deflected just wide in front by Hagstrom. Still a minute 15 to go into power play for the Zephyrs. Minute 16 to go into period. Zephyrs 4-0. It's been all Mahtomedi. Whiffing on the shot was Pilarski from the right circle, but there to help him out with the puck is Dulac. Sends it over to left circle. Up high to Skillings. Back to Dulac, right circle. Down low. Little wrap around. And still 53 seconds to go in the power play. Chicky in behind the Blue Jacket net. Turned it over. Oh, and not able to see it. Knocked home. This time by Hagstrom. That was created by Pilarski as he snuck around to the left of the goaltender, Tuin. And Tuin didn't see him, and it kind of bounced through the blue paint, and then it was banged home by Hagstrom, and that makes it 5-0, and this will come at 16-12. And for Hagstrom, that'd be his 10th of the year, team leading.
Yeah, again, they come behind the net and stick it home there.
Scoring the power play goal for the Zephyrs, number 4, Alba Hagstrom. Assisted by number 10, Corey Pilarski. Hagstrom from Pilarski.
Pilarski got the lone assist.
At 16-12.
We're being outshot 21-2, and it's a 5-0 lead. Here's Marshak from the right circle off the steal of the puck, and a save by the goaltender, Poirier. Poirier's not been very busy. He's only seen 3 shots here in the first 17 minutes. Carried across for the Blue Jackets by Lund. He's ridden off the play. Puck rolls out to neutralize. It'll be sent into the Blue Jacket zone by Stoker. A wave and the icing. Galley sends it up to the half wall and the far wall. Loose puck at the left wing half wall. Bouncing puck left circle. Sent in behind the Blue Jacket net. Centering attempt by Johnson. Hits a skate. Now along the end boards, and that'll do it for period 1, which is completely dominated by Mahtomedi, Randy.
Yeah, tough first period for the Blue Jackets here.
Well, after 1 period of play here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena in our George Purpich North-South Challenge, the South taking it to the north in the first period. Mahtomedi has the lead 5-0. Coming up in between periods, we'll run down our stats. We'll look at some of the other tournaments going on and try to throw you some scores as well. Again, the score after 1 period of play. It's Mahtomedi 5, Hibbing Chisholm nothing. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey, and it's right here on 106.3 WMFG, Hibbing, a service of Midwest Communication.
For Blue Jacket Sports.
And after 1 period of play here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, it's all Mahtomedi as they lead 5-0 as we have the little ones out here playing a little 8-minute quickie game for us. And Randy, I tell you what, Mahtomedi came in here with a pretty solid reputation, and from what we've seen so far, it's well deserved.
Yeah, it's a very good team. You know, very skilled hockey team here tonight, and you're seeing that here tonight for the Zephyrs.
Why don't you run down our stats from that first period?
Well, the first goal of the hockey game coming just 50 seconds into the hockey game. The Zephyrs getting on the board, and Corey Pilarski picking up the goal. He got the assist from Noah Skillings. Second assist was credited to Dylan Lielier. And then the Zephyrs would make it 2-0 at 5 minutes and 58 seconds from a goal coming from Tommy Broughton. the single assist to Cole McCarver. And then the Zephyrs would make it 3-0 with an unassisted goal by Dylan Duxon. That goal coming at 6 minutes and 25 seconds. The Zephyrs would make it 4-0 at 11 minutes and 28 seconds. Tommy Paradise picking up his second goal of the season. Gets a single assist from Michael Miller. And then the Zephyrs would make it 5-0 at 16 minutes and 12 seconds. A goal coming from Colin Hagstrom. Gets a single assist from Corey Polarski. And that was our scoring in the first period of play. And in the period, the Blue Jackets 3 minor penalties for a total of 6 minutes. And the Zephyrs 1 minor penalty for a total of 2 minutes. Goaltender saves in that period for the Zephyrs, John Poyer. He had 3. For Tori Tuin of your hometown Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets, 16 saves in that first period. And after 1 period in the books, it is Mahtomedi 5 and Hibbing Chisholm 0.
And it looks like over in Greenway has an early 1-0 lead, unless you've seen an update on that.
That's the last I saw was also 1-0 there. It hasn't changed yet.
And I have not seen a score from Virginia.
No, nothing there yet that I've seen either.
But I tell you what, we're going to take another quick break, then we're going to come back and we're going to look at some of the other tournaments going on, including what's happening at the Hilltopper Classic, the Heritage Holiday Classic, the North Shore Holiday Tournament, as well as what some of the other local area teams are doing. That's all coming up next, but after 1 period of play from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, our score. All Mahtomedi, they lead 5-0. Over Hibbing Chisholm, you're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey on 106.3 WMFG. And welcome back, everyone, as the little ones are almost done, and then we can get this ice resurfaced and get our second period underway. Before we look at some of the other hockey things, I do want to just mention a quick shout-out to the Hibbing boys basketball squad. They're hosting the North Star State Hardwood Showcase. And they got a hard-fought 78-64 win over Owatonna last night. And they'll be playing Chanhassen, who knocked off Duluth East 73-64. That game's just getting underway. And in the upper bracket, it was Cambridge Asani getting by Grand Rapids pretty big, 85-64. They'll take on Andover. That was underway at 5:30. We'll try to get those scores for you. All right, let's take a look at the Hilltopper Classic. Got some good teams in that bad boy, but today it was Blake 6-4 over Bemidji. And now, did you see this on your little tweet machine? Duluth Marshall and Chanhassen tied 2-2. Did they determine who was advancing?
You know what? I didn't see that update yet, but I will get that.
Okay. Coming up is Brainerd against Hermantown, and in the nightcap is Rosemount versus Buffalo. Again, we'll try to continue to get scores as we work our way through that. In the Heritage Holiday Classic, it was Roseville getting by North St. Paul today 6-2. Irondale over something called Fox Cities. I'm assuming that's over in Wisconsin. They got the 6-3 victory, and Owatonna gets by Apple Valley 5-3, with the nightcap being Mankato West against Denfeld. North Shore Holiday Tournament got underway today as everything got canceled yesterday thanks to all that snow. Ely with a big win over Legacy Christian 9-2. Mora Malacca 5-0 over Rice Lake. It was Red Lake Falls getting by Moose Lake 8-7 with the nightcap in that holiday tournament. Park Rapids in North Shore. Grand Rapids is at Boris Lake. That should be a final pretty quickly. Up in the Thief River Falls tournament, Evelyn Gilbert will take on Thief River Falls in the St. Louis Park tournament. And I don't know if you call this an upset, but Cloquet-Esco Carlton all over Elk River 5-0. And then Sauk Rapids Rice in overtime gets by Proctor 2-1 at the Waconia tourney. So it's looking like Shea Walters is getting that Cloquet-Esco Carlton team turned around just a little bit, Randy.
Yeah, you know, things are going better for them, and you know, they started out with just a really tough schedule, and you know, I think it just took a while. With the tough schedule, new head coach, new system in place, you know, things are starting to roll along there. And you know, when we talked to him before the Blue Jackets game, I talked to him, or afterwards, before I talked to him before the game, and he said things are starting to get better. He was really confident when they got that really tough game against Duluth East that they lost in overtime. But, he started feeling at that point, things were kind of changing for him. And so far, evident tonight with that big win here tonight.
And, of course, the girls are in action as well. It's day one of the Kaposha tournament, but hard to believe it's the 24th annual Kaposha Classic Invitational down in South St. Paul. And the Blue Jacket girls will take on South St. Paul, and that's probably getting underway just about now. It was scheduled for 8. But in the upper bracket, Roseville got by Mounds View by a score of 1-0. They'll advance to the semifinals and face either Lakeville South or Hill Murray, which score hasn't been reported yet. And in the lower bracket, a game that got underway at 6 with Champlain Park Coon Rapids taking on Elk River Zimmerman. Will take on the winner of the Hibbing Chisholm girls and South St. Paul. Some other girls hockey action going on today. Here's something that you and I did not notice when I was looking up scores. Half of 7A in girls hockey is down at the Schwann's Cup.
Yeah.
It's unreal. International Falls gets by Moose Lake 3-0 in the Schwann's Cup Bronze Division. Meanwhile, here's another overtime tie in the Schwann's Gold. Proctor Hermantown 3, Rogers 3. Not sure who advanced in that one. Schwann's Silver, it had Spring Lake Park 3-1 over Duluth. In the Schwann's Open Division, it was Albert Lee getting by North Shore 2-1. In the Schwann's Silver Division, Duluth Marshall holds on for a 5-4 victory over Cambridge Isanti. In the Schwann's Open Division, Evelyn Gilbert with a 4-1 win over Arrowhead. In the Walzer Invitational, it was North Wright County 2-0 over Grand Rapids Greenway. That's a lot of scores to have.
Yeah, busy night, and with all the section teams down at the Schwann's Cup, that's pretty incredible.
That's crazy. You figure you got 1, 2.
That's gotta be a first.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
6 of 8.
Wow.
Or 9, or how many ever we have nowadays in there. All right, we're going to take another break. They're just starting to resurface the ice, so we should be back in a few minutes, and we'll get our second period underway. This first period has been all, and we mean literally all, Mahtomedi. They're currently ranked number 3 in Class A in the latest Let's Play Hockey poll, and they're showing us why. It's 5-0 after 1. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey, and it's right here on 106.3 WMFG. And after one period of play from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, it's Mahtomedi, number 3 team in Class A in the state of Minnesota, in the latest Let's Play Hockey poll, with the lead by a score of 5-0. Doug Dieter, Randy Catron bringing the action. Thanks for hanging out with us on our Friday evening. Mahtomedi is back in this North-South Challenge for the first time after being away for 3 years. They started back in 2010 and played through 2014 against us in that George Perpich North-South Challenge. And overall, Mahtomedi has a 3-2 lead in those games over us. And right now they're looking like they could make it number 4.
Yeah, they are after that first solid period by the Zephyrs here. It makes it hard when you're down 5-0 in the second, going into the second period. But yeah, you talk about them first time coming back here in 3 years.
Well, we got 3 shots in that period. They had 21. Yeah. Our 3 shots, we went through almost 10 minutes without a shot.
Right. We gotta find a way to get the puck out of our end of the ice here and generate some more chances here in this second period.
In Class A, the latest Let's Play Hockey poll, which came out a couple days ago, actually yesterday, I should say. You got St. Cloud Cathedral in the number 1 slot, followed by Hermantown, ranked 2nd, Mahtomedi 3rd, East Grand Forks number 4, and Alexandria is number 5, and we play them tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah, so tough road these 3 games. We talked about it's going to be a tough road, but we got 3 very good teams coming in here to Hibbing this weekend.
But you got 4 teams in Section 7A that are currently ranked by Let's Play Hockey. Like I mentioned, Hermantown at 2. You got Greenway at 9, Denfeld at 10, and Evelyn Gilbert snuck back up and they're in 20.
Right.
So it just goes to show you it's going to be a tough section this year.
Yeah, we talked about it at the beginning of the year. It was going to be a tough section, and going to be a lot of teams battling out. And it's looking like that here right now, because it's kind of a, you got the top three teams, and it's kind of a mixture after that between 4 through 7 in that area. It's going to be a dogfight.
Now, you had an update on the Hermantown score. Was that, what was it, 5-1?
Yeah, 5-1 Hermantown over Brainerd after 2 periods of play. But that was as of 23 minutes ago, so I'm guessing we'll probably get an update pretty soon here on that one. 5-2 now as of 3 minutes ago. The third period must have just started there.
So Hermantown with a solid lead over a pretty good Brainerd team who knocked off Bemidji yesterday by a score of 5-1. Hermantown got by Blake 4-1. Rosemount shut out Chanhassen 2-0, and it was Buffalo all over Duluth Marshall yesterday 4-1 in that Hilltopper Classic. All right, both squads back out on the ice. Blue Jackets will be moving left to right this time frame. Blue Jackets have been getting outscored 18-5 in the second period. Meanwhile, Mahtomedi has outscored their opponent 16-6. Well, we're going to figure out a way to generate some offense.
Yeah, generate some offensive chances here and get something to happen here in the second period. Come out here and try to win the second period of play here.
It's going to be Lund, Allison, and Hooger up front. Back on D, Chicky, and Sanborn. Meanwhile, countering for the Zephyrs will be Duxon with Peterson, as well as Johnson. And back on the blue line, they'll have Newbeck, and Metz. And we're underway. Puck's chipped out to the Zephyr blue line. And they'll regroup in their own zone. Pass is deflected into the Blue Jacket zone, gathered in by Chicky. He'll backhand it up. And Carter Anderson was able to get it out, and then it was knocked right back in behind the Blue Jacket net. Bouncing puck. It's going to be deflected into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Picked up by Johnson. He'll cycle it to Duxon. Duxon does have a goal in this game. At the right wing half wall. Lund battling for that puck. Lund continuing to battle at the half wall on the right side. And now coming away with it. It's going to be Carter Anderson. Sends it in deep. Rolls into the right corner. Hooger's there. Blue Jackets will do a line change. Out to center. Pilarski sets it up for his teammate McCarver, who sends it deep. And stops it behind the Blue Jacket net. Chicky takes it away. Here's Allison stick handling. Tried to get the pass over to Hooger. Hits a skate. Him and Anderson collide, and then Hooger throws it towards the net from the left point. Now that Blue Jacket line change with 15.5 to go, period 2. It remains 5-0 in favor of Mahtomedi. Galley from his own left corner for the Blue Jackets. Tried to work it up to the half wall to Sorensen. Now skating out the center. Here's Allison, who'll cross on the left wing. Centering pass is deflected in behind the Zephyr net. And the Zephyrs come away with it. Pilarski quickly to center, working down the left wing. Gets by Galley. He'll pick it up in the left corner. Now in along the end boards. And Rhodes took him off the play. McCarver will battle Rhodes into the right corner, but Rhodes will send it around to the left corner. Here's Lohier. Centering pass comes to the right wing half wall. Deflected in front. Another save. Pilarski was there all alone. Bagley tried to center between the circles, and it's cleared down the ice off the left wing boards by Sorensen. Back to pick it up's McCarver. And a long stretch pass was behind his teammate. And McCarver and Stoker couldn't connect. It's an icing. .14:31 to go, period 2. And it's 5-0 Mahtomedi. Face off to the left of Poirier. Controlled by the Zephyrs. They'll rattle it around. With the puck is Joe Paradise. He can't control it. Chicky took it away. Right wing half ball in the Blue Jacket zone. Poked into the right corner. Picked up by Tom Paradise. In behind the Blue Jacket net. Knocked off his stick. Left corner. He'll regain control. Near the half wall on the left side. And the chip back down into the Zephyrs zone. And with it is Broughton. Broughton banks it off the left wing boards. Loose puck gathered in. Here's Miller. Left circle sets it up for his teammate down low, Joe Paradise, in the right circle, and they couldn't connect. He was wide open. Shot blocked in front. Carter Anderson can't control it. Chicky comes away with it. Chicky can't clear. Kept alive at the right point by Skillings. Down into the right corner, Skillings picks up that loose puck after it was knocked off his stick. Back to Skillings, right circle. They'll put it deep to Tom Paradise. Centering pass out front and banging away at it was Joe Paradise. Couldn't get it by two in. Wrist shot. Goal from the left point by Tommy Broughton. And I think he's going to get that goal, but it may have been tipped in front. Let's see. Tom Paradise is the first one of the bench. But what a wrist shot from the left point by Broughton. Makes it 6-zip. This will come at 3:33. If Paradise picked it up, it'll be his second tonight.
Yeah, Broughton's second as well.
Starting over the Zippers, number 24, Tom Paradise. Assisted by number 14, Tommy Broughton. Paradise.
So it was Paradise getting the goal, his second of the night, third of the year, as he deflected it in front. And it makes it a 6-0 lead in favor of Mahtomedi. Shots now 24-3. 13 minutes ago, second period. Tipped into the Blue Jacket zone by Dulac into the right corner. Centering pass, high slide, shot blocked. Now it's picked up. Left circle is shot, and a save by Toon as he squeezes the legs off the wrister from J.D. Metz from the left circle. .47 to go, period two. It's been all Mahtomedi, number 3 team in Class A in the state. Lund will take the draw with Dulac to the right of Tuin. And it's going to come all the way and roll down to the Zephyr blue line where they'll gather it in and reset it up. Dump down into the Blue Jacket zone in behind the net. Sanborn pops it to the right corner. Chicky comes away with it. Chicky off the left wing boards out to center. Ooh, there's a big check by Hooger. That could have been a check from behind. Chicky centers, unable to get to it. It's at the half wall on the right side. Lund comes off the wall to the right circle. Lund a shot, knocked down with the glove by Poirier. Shot hits the side of the net from Hooger. And back come the Zephyrs the other way. Thrown on net, Klingbeil. And getting a little chippy with 12:04 to go. Face-off will be to the, looks to be the left of Tuin. Lehman couldn't control it. Now it's Peterson. Peterson in the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Loose puck along the inboards picked up by Allison for the Blue Jackets. He'll bank it off the wall down to the Zephyr blue line. Gathered in by Stoker. Stoker, left wing pass, tipped in by Peterson into the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. Golfed around by Lehman. And it's going to come all the way back down in the left corner of the Zephyr zone. No icing. In behind the net, I believe it's Begley. Left wing pass to Peterson. Knocked away by Rhodes. Sorensen flips it back into the right corner of the Zephyr zone. Begley picks it up. He'll send it back near the near side to Stoker. Stoker, left wing pass to Peterson. Peterson flips it into the Blue Jacket zone. Back to pick it up is Lehman in the left corner. The Blue Jacket end. Comes to the left point. Shot blocked in front. And a rebound buried after the shot was blocked in front by the Blue Jackets Rhodes. Makes it 7-0. You don't even see the Zephyrs celebrating anymore.
Oh, they're just going through the motions now.
As it comes at 5:59, makes it 7-0. We'll get the official goal on that because I didn't quite see the number, but the shot was blocked and it came right to the Zephyr.
Number 16, Cole McCarver. Assisted by number 6, Connor Smoker. And number 28, Ethan Peterson. McCarver from Stoker and Peterson. Time to roll 5:59.
So McCarver picks up his 5th goal of the year. Play continues. In the Blue Jacket end. Blue Jackets still looking for their first shot of this period. 7 shots to none in favor of the Zephyrs with 10:14 to go, but it is 7-0. And knocked down offside at the blue line as that wrister, just to throw it in our zone, hit Lowier right in the chest, dropped to his feet, so he tried to pick it up and send it into the zone and brought it in offside. But now they're moving it all the way back. That's odd.
Yeah. Well, they're bringing it back in the zone here.
Right. Face off just outside the Zephyr zone, controlled by the Zephyrs. Wonder if maybe they considered that some type of a hand pass.
Might have been a hand pass or a
to himself.
Two-line pass or something there.
Yeah, it might have been 2-line, but that'd be awful close. Anyways, Zephyrs continuing the Blue Jacket zone with 9:45 to go. Paradise sets it up. Wrist shot, big pad save, bouncing puck loose. Goal! As it's knocked in. This time I think it's going to be Michael Miller. Or is it going to be a hat trick for Tom Paradise? Eight to nothing. This will come at 7:21. It's a hat trick.
Assisted by number 13, Michael Miller, and number 8, Noah Skillings. Paradise from Miller and Skillings. Time to roll 7:21.
So a big night for Tom Paradise. He's got the hat trick. And with 9:12 to go in the second period, is now an 8-0 lead. Tipped into the Blue Jacket zone. Chicky took it away from Miller. Into the right corner, coming off the end boards, a shot, and going into net is Tuitt. Coming off the end boards with Tom Paradise, he was looking for goal number 4 there, Randy. Nothing in favor of Mahtomedi. They now lead shots 31-3, out shooting the Blue Jackets 10-zip here in the second period, and 3 of those 10 found the back of the net. Face off to the left of Tuin, tied up in the circle. Blue Jackets come away with it. They tried to work it up to Hooger from Carter Anderson. Rolls off his stick, puck loose at center. Hooger's backhand pass too far in front for Anderson, left wing half wall. Kept alive at the left point, though, momentarily by the Blue Jacket Sorensen. Chipped out to the Blue Jacket blue line. Chipped down in by Hooger. Back behind the Zephyr net to pick it up is Metz. Metz will stop momentarily with 8:28 to go in period 2. 8-0 Mahtomedi. And a whistle. Offside. 8:21 to go.
Well, we got to find some kind of energy here and try to get one on the board here before the end of the period.
Cleared out the center. Dancing around with it is Metz. Sends it to the Blue Jacket blue line. Tipped back out by Sanborn. And backhanded by Metz into the right corner. Back to pick it up is Chicky. Chicky with the puck. Tried to work it up to Joe Allison. He did. Here's Allison. too far in front of Edmonds. Gathered in by Newbeck, sends it back out to neutral. Edmonds picks it up. His backhand pass comes to Allison. Allison, right circle. Knocked off his stick, right point, slap shot, Sanborn. Got through traffic, sailed wide. Chicky's got to go all the way back in his own zone to pick it up. He'll circle as Mahtomedi does a line change. Long pass to center, picked up by Allison. Allison stick handles across. At the half wall, he gets checked off the play by Metz. Puck comes out to center. Chicky just takes a flip at it. Metz picks it up. Here's Metz for the Zephyrs. He'll back it into the Blue Jacket zone. And they'll finish up a line change. Mahtomedi. Blue Jackets cleared all the way down the ice. No icing because they'll pick it up at the half wall on the right side. There was Stoker. Long pass to center. Too far in front of Peterson icing. Coming up on the Zephyrs with 7:04 to go. It is 8-zip. Shots 31-3. It's been all Mahtomedi here today. Face off to the right of Poirier. Poirier's got to be pretty bored back there. Maybe he'll let a couple soft ones in.
Yeah, well, I hope he gets tired and let a few
maybe
in there.
Maybe he'll lay down and take a nap.
Yeah.
Maybe we can score a couple here. From the right point, wrist shot. Sails wide off the stick of Rhodes. Left wing half wall. Hooger had it. Now Lund with it. Lund takes a hard check into the left corner by Stoker. Loose puck picked up by Johnson. Knocked off his stick. And now it's flipped up to center. Here's Johnson. He's got Peterson with him on his left. Johnson, nice back check by Galley, though. And right through the crease as Johnson was able to get the backhand on net. That puck came out right through the crease. 6:12 to go in period 2. It remains 8-0. Long pass by Rhodes. Didn't connect, icing. Face-off coming up to the right of Tuin with 6:07 to go in period 2. Mahtomedi with the big lead by a score of 8-0. Face-off controlled by the Zephyrs. Shot sails wide off the stick of McCarver from the left circle. Out near the right point. Dancing with the puck. Broughton to the right circle. Dancing in. Pilarski gets the shot up. I didn't know if it got through traffic. But here come the Blue Jackets. It's Edmonds. His pass chest high and behind Marshall. Marshall gathered it in though and sent it deep in behind the Zephyr net. Quickly down the ice is Skillings. Trying to work it over in the right wing to McCarver in behind the Blue Jacket net. Loose puck golfed around to the left wing half wall. Marshall battling with the puck is Broughton. Broughton shot sails wide. May have been deflected. Edmonds picks it up. Cross ice pass to Marshall in his skates. Bouncing puck though gathered him by the Blue Jackets. Edmond had it poked off his stick at center. Rolls into the Blue Jacket zone. Rolls in on net, knocked away by Tuin. Backhand, bouncing, doesn't get through traffic. With it is Pilarski again, right wing half wall. Sends it out to the blue line to Skillings. Left wing half wall with the puck, Broughton. A shot and a save by Tuin. And now we got some shoving between Pilarski and Allison. .451 to go period 2. It's an 8-0 lead for Mahtomedi. Face off to the right of the goaltender Tuin. Zephyrs battling for the loose puck. Comes out near the right wing half wall. Picked up by Newbeck. Newbeck sends it in behind the net. Into the left corner. Tried to get it to the high slot. Intercepted by the Blue Jackets, Hooger. He's denied entry at the Zephyr blue line. Backhanded by Lehman. He can't get into the zone. He finally does, but right there to scoop it up is Dulac. Dulac works it ahead. Bouncing with the puck in front. A shot put on, a save Tuin. And he held on. Even though that puck was loose, that was Tom Paradise looking for number 4.
Yeah, right out front, right in the doorstep, but Tuin made a good save there when he sprawling on the ice and makes a save to keep this from allowing another goal here in this period.
Face off now to the right of Tuin. Controlled by the Zephyrs. The Zephyrs have the puck. It's Joe Paradise. Sets it up in front. Tom back to Joe. Wraparound right through the crease. Puck's between the circles. Blue Jackets come away with it. Sorensen couldn't get to the pass. That was up about knee-high. Loose puck gathered in by Allison. Here's Allison. Had to hold up because Sorensen was deep into the offensive zone. Chicky with the puck. He'll send it back in. And the Zephyrs will pick it up. Round the net. And a long cross-ice pass to the Blue Jacket blue line to Joe Paradise. Poked off his stick by Chicky. Chicky off the boards. Works it to Allison, who's in on the left wing. Allison in behind the net. Allison centers. It's cleared away and knocked away by the Zephyrs. Cross-ice pass. Puck loose. In the circle. Knocked out to the Blue Jacket blue line. Edmonds tried to work it to Sorensen. Battling his Mets. Chicky comes away with it. Chicky from his own zone circles. Gets it to Sorensen. Goes between his skates. Blue Jackets looking to finish up a line change here. At center with the puck is Klingbeil. Dulac, Klingbeil, shot blocked. Comes out to the blue line. Faking the slap shot was Bagley. And he missed it completely. All right. Face off. Be neutral ice just outside the Blue Jacket blue line with 2:54 to go. It's 8-zip. Shots are 34-3. Blue Jackets still do not have a shot in this period. Meanwhile, it's the 13 shots for Mahtomedi. Trying to carry it in was Carter Anderson. Instantly lost it. Now it's Rhodes at his own blue line. Cross ice to Galley. Jumps over his stick. Galley picks it up near the left circle. Chips it off the near boards out the center, but right there instantly is the Zephyrs. Bagley tried to bring it across the blue line. Galley backhands it to the Zephyr blue line with 2:23 to go. Period 2, 8-0 Mahtomedi. 2-on-1 sets it up. And right in front, tip. And the net comes off his mooring as Lund sent the Zephyr and Tuin right into the net.
Checking for that Hermantown score to see if they have a final yet there. And yes, it is, Doug. Final score tonight, Hermantown 6, Brainerd 2 in that matchup.
So Hermantown will advance to the championship game of the Hilltopper Classic tomorrow against either Rosemount or Buffalo.
Big surprise. Surprise entrance in the championship game tomorrow, the Hilltopper Classic.
I'm guessing they'll be playing Buffalo.
Yeah, take it.
Bouncing puck comes to the left wing half wall in the Blue Jacket zone. Sent out to center. Thrown to the Blue Jacket blue line. Poked off the stick of Peterson. And now into the right corner is Chicky. Comes out to the right point. With it is Skilling. Sets it up in front. Unable to get the shot off cleanly was Peterson. Shot put on, save. Coming off the end wall was Adam Johnson. There's another shot from the top of the left circle. This one by Broughton. And a save by Tuin. We got a minute 28 to go here in period 2. It's 8-0 Mahtomedi. And again, the Blue Jackets still without a shot in this second period. We're being outshot now 17-0. As this Mahtomedi defense is just totally clamped down on us this period.
Yeah, they didn't give us any room at all to get any chances out of our own end of the ice here.
It seems like the minute we get it down in there, and Mahtomedi picks up the puck, and they're like right out of their zone.
They take it out away from us.
Just like right now, it's tipped into the Blue Jacket zone. Centering pass and a goal. Banging it home is Ethan Peterson. And it's 9-0. This will come at 15:58. Ethan Peterson picks up his first of the year. That was a nice pass. I didn't see who set that up, but that was a really nice pass. From the right circle over in front of the net, and Peterson was right there and just flipped her home.
Scoring the goal for the Zephyrs, number 21, Johnson.
What? It was Peterson. You got it backwards.
Number 22, Dylan Duxton. Johnson from Peterson and Duxton. Time of the goal, 15:58.
They're going to change that.
Yeah,
That was Peterson who buried it home.
Peterson got the goal.
Well, I'm leaving it on my unofficial scratch sheet because when they adjust that, it was Peterson who got the goal. We could clearly see him right there in front of us.
Right.
22 seconds to go in the period, and quickly, here come the Zephyrs across. Offside. That's good because they had a 2-on-1. 9-zip. Mahtomedi, 18.4 to go in the period. Shots now 39-3. The story of this period has to be Mahtomedi and their stifling defense every time we even touch the puck. We have yet to get a shot in this period, and we got 16 seconds to go. Blujackets from their own end. Chipped out Sanborn. Allison tried to set it up for his teammate Sorensen. And here comes the Zephyrs. Sorensen banks it out to neutral. Well, there we go. After 2 periods of play, Mahtomedi all over Hibbing Chisholm by a score of 9-0. We'll be back with our second period statistics, as well as take a look at some of the other scores still going on around the area and all these tournaments that are going on right after Christmas. Our score after 2. It is Mahtomedi 9, Hibbing Chisholm nothing. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey right here on KQ North 106.3 WMFG. After 2 periods of play here from the historic Hibbing Memorial Arena, it's been all Mahtomedi here this afternoon, I should say this evening. And, boy, you know, Randy, when you look at that Mahtomedi team, they're good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way around that.
No, I mean, they're a solid team. They're rolling, you know, on the season. They've got just one loss on the season, and, you know, they're a solid team. They've got lots of good, talented athletes on that team, and, you know, come playoff time, I think that team's going to be tough to beat, and certainly if they get to the state tournament this time, you know, it may be their turn to
make some noise.
Make some noise down there, but you know, last year they get beat by the eventual state champion Orono in the semifinals. I believe that was.
Then they lost to Hermantown in the third place
game. Yeah. So, but I mean, certainly if you know, if East Grand Forks gets there, that, you know, you put East Grand Forks in there as well. That's going to be also a tough team to beat as well. And St. Cloud Cathedral, well, they're rolling as well. So there's some very good teams in section, or in Class A rather.
Champlain Park is beating Duluth East 3-1.
Wow,
that's in Champlain.
That is a
that'd be huge upset.
Major upset there.
That's not it. It's not a final, but it's in progress. All right, why don't you run down our stats from our second period there?
Well, the Mahtomedi would pick up their 6th goal of the hockey game, coming at 3 minutes and 33 seconds. This was Tom Paradise picking up his 3rd goal of the year, his 2nd on the night. He got the single assist credited on the goal to number 14, Tommy Broughton. And then the Zephyrs would make it 7-0 at 5 minutes and 59 seconds. A goal coming from Cole McCarver, his 5th on the season. He got the assist from Connor Stoker. 2nd assist credited to Ethan Peterson. Then the Zephyrs would pick up their 8th goal on the night at 7 minutes and 21 seconds. This was Tom Paradise, his 4th goal of the season and his hat trick on the night. He got the assist from Micah Muller, 2nd assist credited to Noel Skillings. And then the Zephyrs would cap off the scoring in the second period with a their 9th goal at 15 minutes and 58 seconds. A goal that was initially credited to Adam Johnson, but we both saw it was Ethan Peterson got the goal, and we have learned that Ethan Peterson, that's his first career varsity goal. So congratulations on Ethan, getting your first varsity goal, and then the assist credited to Adam Johnson, second assist to Dylan Duxon, and that goal coming at 15 minutes and 58 seconds, and no penalties in that second period of play. Goaltender saves in that period for John Poyer of the Zephyrs. He had 0 saves for a 2-period total of 3. Torrey Tuen of your Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets, 14 saves, 2-period total of 30. And after 2 periods in the books, it is 9-0 in favor of Mahtomedi.
Last update on Hockey Hub has Delano 2-1 up on Greenway, saying it's in progress.
Yeah, 2-1. That's 2-1. End of the second period. Shots on goal 20-18 in favor of Delano after 2 periods of play.
And we know nothing about Virginia against Alexandria.
No score there at all.
Right.
So,
nothing to show.
No idea.
Taking a look at some of the other scores, we'll recap them for you. Here's an update up in Warroad in the tournament at Gardens Arena in Warroad. It was Grafton, North Dakota, 4-2 over International Falls. And again, some of the other finals, Grand Rapids gets by Forest Lake in Forest Lake, 8-6. Evelyn Gilbert and Thief River Falls at the Thief River Falls tournament, probably just getting underway. They were scheduled for like 8:30, right?
Well, it was 8:30, but I think it's been moved back. Last report I heard, it was possibly moved back later than 8:30. So that first game may have run a little bit over there.
St. Louis Park tournament, Cloquasco Carlton shuts out Elk River 5-0. At the Waconia tournament, in overtime, Sauk Rapids Rice 2-1 over Proctor. And like we just mentioned, Duluth East is at Champlain Park, and Champlain Park currently has a 3-1 lead over Duluth East. Hilltopper Classic today, Bemidji lost to Blake 6-4. It was Duluth Marshall 2, Chanhassen 2 in overtime. And then Hermantown in the semifinal, a big 6-2 victory over Brainerd. Rosemount and Buffalo will close that one out coming up in the Hilltopper Classic. That should be underway as well. In the Heritage Holiday Classic today, Roseville got by North St. Paul 6-2. Irondale beat Fox Cities by a score of 6-3. Owatonna in the semifinal gets by Apple Valley 5-4. And they'll take on the winner of Denfeld and Mankato West. In the North Shore Holiday Tournament, that was delayed by a day due to all the storms. Ely big over Legacy Christian 9-2. Ora Malacca 5-0 over Rice Lake. It was Red Lake Falls in a shootout over Moose Lake 8-7. Park Rapids and North Shore just getting underway here as we speak. Run down girls hockey for you here real quick. In the Schwann's Braun, it was International Falls 3-0 over Moose Lake. In the Schwann's Gold, Proctor Hermantown, Rogers 3-3 overtime tie. Schwann's Silver, Spring Lake Park 3-1 over the Duluth Northern Stars. In the Schwann's Open Division, Albert Lee got by North Shore 2-1. In the Schwann's Silver Division, Duluth Marshall holds on to defeat Cambridge Asani 5-4. And the Schwann's Open Division, Evelyn Gilbert with a 4-1 victory over Arrowhead. And North Wright County gets by Grand Rapids Greenway. They shut them out 2-0 in the Walser Invitational. Also, we do have a couple of, well, at least one score for you is the North Star State Hardwood Showcase that's going on over at Lincoln Elementary. The Hibbing boys taking on Chanhassen in one semifinal. That got underway a little while ago. Hopefully we can get a final on that. The earlier semifinal was Cambridge, Asani, and Andover. And it looks like Grand Rapids and Duluth East will play for the Consolation Championship tomorrow at 1:30 as Duluth East gets by Owatonna 63-58. Owatonna automatically gets the 7th place trophy as Minneapolis Packet Henry wasn't able to get up here to complete the tournament, so there were a lot of buys. Andover had a bye in the quarterfinal. Grand Rapids had a bye in the semifinal of the loser bracket, and Owatonna gets the bye for the 7th place game. So there you go. You're up to date on all the scores. Chuck the Puck is happening. And we're going to take another quick break and be back with third period action, which will start in running time with Mahtomedi down to a big lead here by a score of 9-0. After 2 from Hibbing Memorial Arena. You're listening to Blue Jacket Hockey, and it's right here on 106.3 WMFG, Hibbing, a service of Midwest Communications. Well, Mahtomedi is back out on the ice. We're waiting for the Blue Jackets to come out of the locker room. I'm not sure what the delay is, but this third period is going to start, Randy, in running time as Mahtomedi has a huge lead here, 9-0.
Yeah, it'd be the running time here in the period. See, 2-1 Dellen over Greenway after 2 periods of play.
Yepper.
And let's see.
Number 1, St. Cloud Cathedral got their hands full with Mankato East here today. They only lead 3-1.
Rochester Century up 4-1 over Anoka in the Kiwanis Festival Gold Division Championship. Crookston and Fargo, North Dakota, 1-1 overtime game there.
Now the Blue Jackets finally have made it back out onto the ice.
What was the other overtime game you were asking me about? They had, or was it another game that was overtime?
Duluth Marshall and Chanhassen were tied 2-2.
See if they have any type of...
see if who won the shootout.
They have an update on that.
As to who would advance in that consolation bracket.
Storm advanced to the Hilltopper Consolation Championship. Blake with a double overtime win tonight over Duluth Marshall. So they went to double overtime there. So I actually played an overtime session rather than a...
so who won? Chanhassen?
Chanhassen. Yeah, Chanhassen won 3-2.
I thought maybe they'd just do a shootout.
No, they went to double overtime. So they have an actual overtime format.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is. All right, third period action. Blue Jackets moving right to left.
They're one of the few Christmas or holiday tournaments that has a bracket format now. A lot of these tournaments have gone just to a round robin play.
Third period, Blue Jackets have been outscored on 22-4. Meanwhile, Mahtomedi has outscored their opponents 14-5, tied up in a circle, and we're underway. 18 minutes to go and counting. Flipped into the Blue Jacket zone. Chicky knocks it down. Here's Chicky. And he'll send it back out to neutral ice where it's gathered in by Newbeck. Carried across on the left side by Peterson. Taken away by Lund. Lund rattles it around to the near boards of the half wall. On the right side, Lund's going to pick it up as Carter Anderson was tied up. Into the right corner to Chicky. Chicky avoids a check from Peterson. He'll send it around to the far side where Hooger has it. Here's Hooger. Long pass is behind Anderson. No way of any icing with 16-17 to go. Intercepted by Rhodes and carried in offside. 9-0. Here for Mahtomedi. The big story has just been Mahtomedi swarming the Blue Jackets. The Blue Jackets did not get a shot in the second period. Also a hat trick by senior Tom Paradise.
And should talk about the Paradise brothers, Tom and Joe Paradise. They're both the grandsons of the late legendary coach that brought the U.S. team a gold medal, 1980, Herb Brooks.
And along the edge, trying to cut in, was Miller. Here's Miller off the wall, shot, knocked down in a save. Tuen knocked it down with the glove. Now at the half wall, now down to the left circle, a shot put on, big left pad save, and a whistle as the net came off its mooring. Assistant coach Tom Strelo for the Zephyrs having a birthday.
Tom Strelo's birthday tonight.
Face off to the right of Tuin. Controlled by the Zephyrs. There's Tom Paradise. Couldn't control it near the right circle. But the loose puck's gathered in by Joe Paradise. Back up high. Wrist shot, save, Tuin holds on. Little banging going on in the corner, and now they're tossing them out. Say a penalty coming up.
Call it penalty here.
Yep, we'll get the official time of it. We're right at about the 3-minute mark. But Chicky's going to go off. And it's power play number 4 coming up for Mahtomedi. They're 1 for 3 tonight. Face-off's going to be to the right of Tuin. Controlled by the Zephyrs. Knocked in behind the Blue Jacket net. There's Rhodes to Hooger. Hooger golfs it down the ice. Poirier sent it up to his teammate quickly down to Broughton. Broughton tried to center it. Klingbeil taken out of the play. Back to Broughton. Sends it over top of the left circle. Big left pad save. Knocked down. Right circle. Broughton shot. Hits the pipe. There's a wrist shot off the blocker of Tuin. They tried to get it to Dulac, sneaking in the backside. There's Dulac with it off the right wing half wall. Dulac, high slot. Shot saved. Loose puck. Trying to knock it home with Klingbeil. Right circle of Blue Jackets zone. Blue Jackets cannot clear it. Left circle. Pass is deflected by Rhodes. Rhodes pokes it into the right corner. 50 seconds left to go in the power play. 9-0 Mahtomedi. That's off the skate of Dulac. Goes behind the net. Now at the half wall on the right side. Dulac picks it up. Dulac. Again, high slot. Ooh, and he tried to work it over to Pilarski. Tripping over the net was Hagstrom, slow to get up. And cleared down the ice by the Blue Jackets. 25 seconds to go in the power play. 12:15 to go in the game, and it's been all Mahtomedi. Skillings circles the Blue Jacket net to the left circle. Skillings throws it on. Blocker save to him. Into the left corner. McCarver battling with Rhodes. Coming away with it are the Zephyrs. Now it to the right side. Here's Pilarski, high slot. That one may have just hit the pipe after it was tipped into the right corner of the Blue Jacket zone near the half wall. Now at the right circle. Centering, cleared away by Rhodes into the right corner. They'll set it back up. Here's a shot and a glove save on a wrister from the left, top of the left circle by Broughton. Shots now 47-3. Blue Jackets have not had a shot on net since late in the first period.
Yep.
Face off to the right of Tuin. Knocked in behind the Blue Jacket net. Chicky with it. Carries it to the left circle. Tries to chip it up ahead. And that's Westerberg seeing his first action here tonight. Comes to the Zephyr blue line. They'll quickly send it back into the Blue Jacket zone. There's a shot, bouncing puck loose on a nice wrister from the right circle by Duxon, who has a goal here today. And behind the Blue Jacket net, Marshall battling. Comes out in front, and all alone in front of the net was Duxon. He got the shot off, and two and another big save. At center, here's Chicky. 10.5 to go. Carries it across the blue line. Double teams. He tries to split the D. And Poirier just reaches down and freezes it. And Chicky's on his knees. And what kind of crap was that Newbeck just pulled? Pulling him over to the left circle and then patting him on the head.
Yeah, I'm sure what that was all about. Holiday greetings, I guess, Doug.
Apparently so. 10 minutes to go and counting. Face off to the right of Poirier. They're going to call that a shot, huh? Kind of just rolled off the stick right on net because Chicky got double teamed. I can't believe they even gave us a shot on that one. There's a shot sailed over the top of the net on the wrister off the stick of Tom Paradise. At the blue line, knocked down in front of the net, comes into the right corner. Tom Paradise will battle for that loose puck. Tom Paradise with the hat trick here tonight. Cycling around. Paradise, going to leave it for Bagley to Miller. Miller's shot from the right circle deflected in the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone with 9:14 to go. Rhodes, a lead to break out, rolls off his stick. And we got a penalty coming up on a slash. And going up is going to be Joe Paradise. He can't believe it. Power play number 2 coming up for the Blue Jackets. Greenway and Delano now knotted up at 2. Face off to the right of Poirier. Allison will take that draw. As the Blue Jackets go on the power play, Allison gets tossed along with Dulac. So now Sorensen will come in and take the draw. Tied up. Blue Jackets control it. Here's Allison. Rolls off his stick. And back the other way. Come the Zephyrs. Centering pass is intercepted by Allison. Cross-ice pass to Edmonds. Here's Edmonds. Stops out near the right point. Sends it cross-ice to Chicky. Top of the left circle. Sends it low. Deflected up and out of play. 1:13 to go. 2-2 over in Greenway in period number 3.
Yeah, big game over in Greenway. Last night, Greenway getting the win over Alexandria. Tonight, looking for their second win of their holiday tournament stretch here. Be big for Greenway if they win tonight.
Face-off controlled by the Zephyrs. 47 seconds to go in the Blue Jacket power play. 7:28 to go in the game. It's been all Mahtomedi here, 9-0. Doesn't get any easier tomorrow. Shot put on, bottom of the left circle, 2 and save.
No, you got Alexandria coming in here. The big game at Greenway and Mahtomedi tomorrow afternoon. That'll be a big one.
Alexandria ranked 5th in the state. Mahtomedi 3rd. One back out to the blue line. Rhodes golfs at it. That one looked like it may have hit Hooger. Hooger had to duck, though, because that was going right for his head. There's a deflection off a wrist shot from Rhodes into the left corner of the Blue Jacket zone. 2 seconds to go in that power play.
Both teams at full strength.
And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey with 6:39 to go. 9-0 Mahtomedi. Lund just flips it out to center ice. It's going to be knocked down. Cross ice on the right side. Joe Paradise, wrist shot from the right circle, sails wide. Kept alive by Cole McCarver. He's at the left wing half wall. He gets tripped, goes down, no call. Centering pass right in front and unable to get the shot off, and it goes through the crease after some banging and shoving from Pilarski. But how Joe Paradise missed that one is beyond me.
Yeah, because it was right there for him, right on the tape, and just get wood on it to finish it off. Another overtime game coming up here, Doug, between Duluth Denfeld and Mankato West. 1-1, heading to overtime.
That's to see who gets to go play Owatonna tomorrow in the Heritage Holiday Classic Championship. Unless they do the round-robin gig, but I don't think they are. I think they still do brackets. Shot from the left circle, deflected into the right corner with 5:30 to go. Here's Pilarski up high. Dances around to the left circle, gets a shot off, sails wide. Shots now 52-4. In behind the Blue Jacket net. Coming away with it's McCarver. McCarver, his shot's deflected wide. Picked up by Pilarski, back to McCarver. Sets it up. Oh, they tried to work it from McCarver to Pilarski. Didn't quite work. Pilarski, high slot, knocked down in front. by Marshak. That goes through the crease on a shot from the left circle. And now they're just putting on a clinic. Kept alive at the blue line, sent back down deep. Nice play by J.D. Metz, the sophomore defenseman. 4:40 to go here in this contest. And now with the puck and behind the net, centering pass on the back end is Johnson. And the Blue Jackets actually get the puck out to neutral ice. Westerberg giving chase. Also out on the ice is Isaac Erickson for the Blue Jackets. Quick line change coming up, though, as the Zephyrs are denied entry at the Blue Jacket blue line. Coming off the near boards, it's Adam Johnson. Shot put on, loose puck, and unable to clear it. Thanks to Sanborn, unable to put it in the net, was the Zephyrs' Dylan Duxon, who has a goal here tonight. Just under 4 minutes to play. 9-0 Mahtomedi. Chicky flips it up to Sorensen. Sorensen, his pass too high for Edmonds. Zephyrs have it with 3:45 to go. They'll just shoot it down the ice into the Blue Jackets zone. Back to pick it up is Chicky to Edmonds. Kept alive at the right point. Send into near the right corner. Chicky has it. Edmonds tried to flip it out to neutral and does. Taken away by Allison. Here's Allison to Sorensen. Chipped away. He had Sorensen on the right. Rhodes chips down. Sends it in along the end boards in the Zephyr zone with 3:18 to go. Left corner picked up by the Zephyrs. Again, they'll just send it out to center. And it's sent right back deep by Allison. Line change coming up with 3:07 to go. Right corner, Begley. Skates in behind his net. It'll come out to neutral ice on an errant pass. Sent right back in by Sanborn. Out to center with the puck. Adam Johnson. Loose puck grab by Duxon. Shot from the right circle and a save by Tuin. And he'll just freeze it.
Well, with 13:02 left here in the third period, Doug, it's 4-2 Delano over Greenway.
Couple quick goals after they tied it up.
Yep. Yeah, I believe Lawson tied the game up, and then Delano is retaking the lead by 2 goals.
Face off to the left to Tuin coming up. 2:18 to go. Into the right corner, Blue Jacket zone, spinning with the puck is Miller. Centering pass is cleared away by the Blue Jackets all the way out to neutral ice. We have 2:01 to go. Face off now, the puck's over to Paradise. Joe Paradise regains control in the right corner. Tipped away by Anderson. Then it's knocked away on the back check by Miller. Bouncing puck at the Blue Jacket blue line with 1:38 to go. All Mahtomedi here tonight, 9-0. We got credited with the shot. There's a backhand from the left circle. Nice backhand by Joe Paradise. Right wing half wall. Tom Paradise, he's got a hat trick. He takes down Lund. Near the left point, Hooger couldn't clear. Behind the net, Chicky ties up Tom Paradise, who's got the hat trick here tonight. Cleared down the ice by the Blue Jackets. We got 1:02 to go.
1 minute remaining to game.
Ooh, and there's a big hit put on by Westerberg on Joe Paradise. Bouncing puck. And it's sent down into the Blue Jacket zone. Lehman back to get it. Tries to work it to Chicky. Poked off Chicky's stick. Chicky and Westerberg collide, so the loose puck grabbed by Duxon, who has a goal tonight. Shots blocked, comes out to Skillings. Skillings cross-ice pass. With 30 seconds to go, it's in behind the Blue Jacket net on an errant pass from Skillings. Lehman almost had it taken away. Cross-ice pass to Westerberg. Westerberg's going to send it down in. It'll be stopped by the goaltender with 13 seconds to go. And a 9-0 lead for Mahtomedi. Banked off the boards, they'll wave in the icing. Tuin has it, rattles it around the cage. Shot put on from near the right Half wall by Johnson, sail over that, and that's it. 9-zip. It's going to be our final. Mahtomedi gets the shutout in a convincing manner, Randy.
Yeah. Well, we knew that the Zephyrs were going to be tough here tonight. They came out and played very strong against us here tonight.
Third time this year that the Blue Jackets have been shut out. They also got shut out by Chanhassen and Cloquet-Esco Carleton. And Mahtomedi with the victory is now 8-1 on the season for the number 3 ranked Zephyrs. And meanwhile, the Blue Jackets still looking for that elusive first victory as they now drop to 0-9 and have to get ready for Alexandria here tomorrow. We'll take a break, get into our post-game show, review the stats, review some scores, and also don't forget our Herberts and Gerberts Sandwich Shop's Player of the Game. Our final score once again from historic Hibbing Memorial Arena. It's Mahtomedi 9 and your Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets nothing. The post-game is next, right here on KQ North 106.3 WMF.